Hey guys, it's KDP Ninja here, and this video was meant to go up yesterday, but with GCSEs being right around the corner, I couldn't help but give them my attention. And even though all the other YouTubers did bring their videos out yesterday, I couldn't help but bring mine out today, and I am sorry for that. But I do want to get right into the video, and that's starting with the logos for the Pokemon Sun and Moon game. The thing I like about these logos is, even though you couldn't really see it at first because you didn't know what the legendaries looked like, with the Pokemon Moon logo especially, you can see the legendaries inside the logo, like the wings and the head of the Moon logo are the same as the legendary, or vice versa should I say. But anyway, moving on to the starters. I know their designs are getting mixed signals on the internet. People are absolutely loving them or absolutely hating them. I personally do really like them. I think they're really cool. But I do want to speak about them individually, so I'm going to start with Rowlet. Now, Rowlet, I do really like it. I am definitely not opposed to the design. And I know that a lot of people on the internet definitely aren't opposed to the design, because it definitely seems like it's the crowd favourite. But I don't know, it's not my favourite out of the three, but I do still like it anyway. Then you have Litten, and again, I don't dislike the design. I do think it's really cool, but this was actually the one I was going to pick at first. But carrying on looking at the design and getting used to it, I just feel like I don't like the way the whiskers look, and I feel like the Pokemon would look a lot better without those whiskers. I don't know what it is, I just feel that way. If you don't feel that way, that's absolutely fine, that's your opinion. But then we have, in my opinion, the best starter out of the three, and I know he's been called derpy and stupid, but Poplio is definitely my favourite pick out of the three. And even before seeing the final evolutions, I know that he's most probably going to be the one I'm picking for my journey, and that's absolutely fine. I really do like his design. But I do know a lot of people might not, and that's okay. You can like what starters you want. That's the beauty of Pokemon, really. You can pick whichever one you want and make the team as diverse as you want it. And then moving on to a new feature from Pokemon Sun and Moon, which I really like. You actually pick up your starter when you pick it. Well, this is what it looks like anyway. And I don't know, it just feels like it kind of gives you more of a bond with your Pokemon, because that is the Pokemon you're going to be spending the rest of your journey with in that game. And you're going to be with it for a good few hours. Well, more than a few hours, but you know what I mean. It just, I don't know, it just makes it a bit of a nicer bond, I guess. And then we have the controversial professors. Now, I don't know which one's the professors. I don't work for Game Freak, quite obviously. But we do have Kukuri, which I personally think is the professor, because of the whole get up and all that. But he might be a professor in training. I have seen that going around, that he could easily be a professor in training, and the older man that you see throwing out Pokeballs and giving you your Pokemon could be the professor that's teaching him, because both of their names are trees. Obviously, we won't know until we get the game, or until it's announced by Game Freak, but until that, all we can do is speculate. Moving on again, something I am really happy has returned is character customization, because you can see by looking at this that character customization is back, and it is looking even better than it did in X and Y, because we actually have 4 different skin colour variations now, as opposed to the 3 we've got in X and Y. I absolutely love this fact, because it just means it's more diverse and widens the audience that Pokemon can be for loads of different people, and I think that's a great fact. And also, as you can see, you don't have to wear hats in this game anymore. That's one of the main customization points that I have seen, is in the Japanese trailer you can see the character without a hat on. I don't know if it's just for that section or for the whole game. I do hope it's for the whole game. Even for myself, I will probably wear the hat throughout the whole game, but I know there are many people out there that don't really like the whole hat gimmick, so you never know. Game Freak might have switched it up this time and let you take the hat off. I'm 100% unsure, I don't know either way, but I do think you will be able to take the hat off in this game. And then we have the Alola region. Now, I have no idea what's going on with the Alola region. I've seen loads of speculation that this is one island, and that does make a lot of sense to me as well, because it doesn't look big enough to be the whole region. I don't know, but I do think that it's going to be based on Hawaii. Well, it's obviously based on Hawaii, but I think, like Hawaii, they are going to have many different islands for the Alola region, like has been speculated by many people before me. But I like the new region. I like, if they are going to make it loads of different sections, hopefully you don't have to surf between them all. And I know people have pointed out docks between all the different places, so my best guess is that we're not going to be surfing from different island to different island, because that would take a very long time, and you'd be meeting lots of water Pokemon, and that's something I don't really want to be doing after all the Tentacool that you do meet in past games. And Magikarp, I can't be bothered with that now. But then we also get a look at the legendaries. Now, I'm not going to mention their names because I don't know if those trademarks are real or not, even though the trademarks for the starter Pokemon were real. The names have been changed from the trademarks because they're obviously all in Japanese, so I have no idea what their names are, so I'm not even going to try and pronounce them. But we do have the Sun Legendary and the Moon Legendary. and I personally love the Sun Legendary. He kind of looks like a better version of Pyro in a way, and I really like that. And if you don't think that, that's fine, you might love Pyro, that's absolutely fine. But then we also have the Moon Legendary. Now personally, I do feel like it looks too much like Yveltal, but yeah, I just don't really like it. And I know the whole bat gimmick and all of that, but I just don't really like it. But we do get to see both of them charging up their signature attacks. You get to see, well actually, if you include the Japanese and regional trailer, I don't really know what to call it, the other trailer, you'll get to see both of them actually shooting their attack. The Lion's attack is much more, I don't know how to describe it, it's much more secretly placed. You have to look inside one of the shop windows in the Japanese trailer just to see it do its attack, but you do get to see it charging up in the other trailer, which I do think is a good feature that they added that in just to show you what it looks like. And another thing is, what I personally am really liking is this whole new engine that this game is built around, because not only do we not look the whole chibi style anymore, and I know lots of people did like the chibi style, but everything looks just more, I don't know, advanced, I guess. It looks the best we've ever seen Pokemon, which isn't surprising, but it really does. And one thing, like you can see on your screen now, is the fact that people in the environment will respond to your movements, which makes much more sense than we've had in previous games where they just stand around where you're going past. It just makes the whole experience much more immersive and fun in my eyes. And then we have the release dates and the box art, and obviously this release date was to kind of be expected. Pokemon like releasing their games later in the year, around November, October time-ish normally, so this was to be expected. I didn't really expect an earlier release than this, if I'm honest. But going on to the box arts look really cool, but I do have one issue with them. They don't look real, if that makes sense. Like, they look like they were kind of fan created in my eyes. I don't know what it is, but the placement doesn't look right. I don't know if this is the final box art or not. I'm not complaining though, because the whole games I know are going to be absolutely amazing, but that's just, if I was nitpicking, that would be the one thing I had to say. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. This was the first time I've ever really tried something like this. I've never done, well, I have done a couple times, but never like this, an unscripted video. And I haven't really done a video where it's not got gameplay in the background, it's just got this kind of picture-esque thing. If you guys like it, do tell me, because I will do more. But if you don't, that's absolutely fine as well. So, yeah, I'll keep you up to date with more Sun and Moon news, I guess, and I have actually got a theory in the works as well, which I want to get out, but until then, I'll catch you later. See you later, guys. Also, for anyone that is still here, I just listened to the recording, and I am sorry, I do have a cold, so all this sniffing and stuff like that, I'm sorry, I can't help it. I am very sorry about that. I know it's unprofessional, but I'll try to do better next time I make a video like this. And anyway, yeah, as I said before, I'll see you later. So, of course, right after I'm about to upload the video, literally like in 10 seconds before I was about to upload the video, I checked Twitter to find, oh look at this, everyone's found a new Pokemon in the trailer. So I didn't want to bring this to you, even though it's after the end card, so I know some people might not even be seeing this, but I couldn't help it because the video was already uploaded, well not uploaded, the video was already edited, rendered and ready to upload, so I couldn't have put this in between part of the video. But hey, if you are here to see this, that's great, and if, I don't know, if any of you can tell what this Pokemon is, please put it in the comments. I'm really confused as to what it is. I know, all I can tell that it looks kind of like a dog. I really don't know, so if you have any idea what this is, please leave it in the comments, because I just did want to bring this to you. I don't know what it is, but if you guys do, that's awesome. And that's about it, and for the third time this video, I'll see you later.